fast. Do you think
probably
Nikola
make it
Jovic is fast?
I don't know. I've never seen him. I've never seen him in person. So
On TV?
None of us have ever seen him in person.
all right.
Sam doesn't want to answer.
Don't record Sam.
Are you good? You guys ready?
Yes. I am ready.
We're good. Senior guard Sam Merrill, thoughts on this one? Really good atmosphere again. Thought the students really brought it. Really helped us out in the second half. First half, similar to what happened down at their place, the first game, we let their athleticism and their pressure defense get to us a little bit. The ball got sticky, but the second half, we really started moving the ball, got the ball inside the Nimi, and defended really, really well. So that was a tough game for us, and I think that showed a little bit how tough we are as a team.
What was the message in the second half at halftime in order for you guys to kind of turn it around eventually in the second half?
Well, for one, it was pass the ball. Like I said, I don't think we have selfish guys, but when there's pressure like that, sometimes you get too dribbly, and because guys aren't open, it's hard to move the ball, and we got a little too sticky with the ball. So that was one, and two, just keep going. Like defensively, we had a really good first half. They didn't have any offensive rebounds in the first half. They had a few in the second, but just keep doing what you're doing defensively and get the ball moving on offense.
So on nights where you have shooting slumps, it seems like a lot of times you're able to just kind of snap out of it suddenly. Like, how are you able to do that?
I think it takes, against teams like this, with the way that they guard me, it takes a little bit of time to figure out how I'm going to be able to get opportunities and get into a rhythm. Because with these guys, basically every time I come off the screen, there's two guys on me, and they don't leave until I give it up. So I just had to look for ways and opportunities to try and get some shots and get some free throw line. That's one of the biggest things.
Merrill, there was a couple of times where you took some hard hits there in the second half. You had the one where you got rolled up on. You took looked like a really nasty charge that you took. But you're still able to keep your rhythm offensively throughout that time. How are you able to kind of take those hits and still be able to focus on your game?
I don't know. I think I'm just used to it. It's a physical game, and especially against these guys, they play a physical brand. So, when I got rolled up, I rolled my ankle again. But I don't know. You just got to keep playing and try and keep a tough mind. And I just understand what every game means to us and how important every game is for us.
So Merrill, it seemed like you were pretty aggressive the entire game, but with 11 minutes, you had 6 points, and you finished the game with 20. Like, what was the difference in those last 11 minutes or so where you seemed to be finding little opportunities versus where you weren't able to finish them in that game?
I think we were able to speed the game up a little bit with the zones that we ran, and we were able to get some stuff in transition, which we haven't gotten a ton of lately. I think that, and usually when you're at home, the second half, it's a lot harder for the defense of the road team. We saw that against San Diego State on Saturday. And also having, obviously, Mimi playing as well as he does always helps, opens things up for me.
With you mentioned how every game is important right now. I think from 3 to 6 in the conference, it's about 1 loss difference. How much of that is on your mind, kind of going down the stretch of the season?
Yeah, I think it's obviously there. We just want to keep improving and be at our best in March, but we understand that these 3 games tonight, Saturday, and then next Tuesday or Wednesday are against teams that are right there in that pack too. And tonight and Saturday against teams that have beaten us already. So we understand how big these are, and I think our attitude and our mindset preparing has shown that. Anything else, Sam? Thanks, guys. All right. Head coach Craig Smith, thoughts on this one?
Well, great environment tonight on Spectrum Magic Night. I want to thank all the fans for coming out. Our student body was amazing, and it was electric in there, obviously, in that second half, and we finally gave them something to cheer about in the second half. UNLV is a tough team, man. They are athletic. They're everywhere. They cover a lot of ground. They just pose a lot of problems for us. At first half, I thought it was almost a tale of two games, right? It was almost like two different games. And the first half, I thought early on, I thought we got some clean stuff, just didn't fall. The consistent part was we defended very well all night long. But I just thought our offense, they really heated us up, and we were just kind of tentative and over dribbling and over handling and not playing connected. Although 9 of our, what do we have in the first half? How many assists? You guys know? Doesn't matter. But all with the exception of 3 baskets, were assisted. So the point was, when you share the ball, good things happen for us. And then the second half, after that, our first timeout, the last 6 minutes, we outscored 42-19. The last 17 minutes of the game, and so I thought we were down 8 during that timeout, and I thought our guys played with great poise and great confidence and great tenacity from there on out. Certainly, our mixing up our defense has really helped because they are a load. They come downhill on you at the rim, and it's hard to handle. And our guys did a great job, and the zones were very, very good. Obviously, we don't do that a whole lot at Utah State, but our guys executed very well. So, tough fought win, as almost every game in Mountain West Conference play is this year. It's a dog fight every night, and I'm happy to come out on top. Question?
So let's Nemi, who just left at 36 minutes, 0 fouls. I don't know if I've ever seen him not commit a foul, and that changed how you didn't have to pull guys out. That really helped your defense.
He was awesome tonight, and he just had a great look to him all day. And certainly tonight, that second half, he didn't come out until that, 13 seconds ago or whatever it was. And I kept asking, are you good? Are you good? Yes, coach, I'm good. And there was a lot of stoppages, a couple reviews, a lot of timeouts, the long media timeouts. So felt like we had a long time to kind of regroup and regather. We rode those guys that second half. I mean, Porter didn't come out. Merrill didn't come out. Diogo Brito, once he got in, didn't come out. Bean came up for a little bit. And so, but I thought they played great. Nemi, obviously, once we started getting him the ball consistently, which didn't happen in the first half. You go 8 for 11, 5 for 7 from the line, 21 and 6 with 5 assists. I mean, that's a big-time stat line. And it's easy for you guys to see because you've seen him since the day he started. His conditioning now is starting to come around where he's able to do, those kind of things, whereas 3 weeks ago he still wasn't there in terms of the conditioning piece. And he's just getting confident. So it's easy to see, he's up to about 240 now, 245. At the end of last year, he was like 218. So that added strength has really, really helped him.
How close would you say that Nemi is right now to the Nemi of last year?
He's really improved, I think, in some areas. Still got to get there with some things, but certainly his fluidity is getting a lot better, and I think he's starting to get back to where he was with his 2-footed pop, where he's standing on 2 and just that ability to jump and affect things. He had a great block, obviously, late in that second half. The other part of, him not having foul issues, we played a lot more zone tonight, and generally speaking, when you play zone, you don't foul quite as much. But it's a great question. You think about it. I'm not sure he's told it, but man, what's exciting is you think of where he was 3 weeks ago to where he is now. And if you can keep making that progress the next 3 weeks, or 4 weeks as we head into Mountain West tournament play.
It seemed like he was really important on offense as well because, you had some droughts when you stopped going to him.
Well, the first half especially, we didn't get him the ball a whole lot. Second half, our guys were bound and determined from the 17-minute mark or so on. And we just got to play Aggie basketball on offense, and that's pass the ball, share the ball, move the ball. We had 19 assists tonight on 24 made baskets. I mean, that's a pretty good percentage, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. We don't have a ton of break you down kind of guys, so we have to share the ball and move it. And Nemi was a big part of it with 5 assists, in particular that first half where he was doing some stuff kind of at the top of the key in the high post, hit Abel for a back cut layup in that first half. But obviously he's a very good player. And then Sam got going late in the game. He missed some clean looks, I thought, early, and even early in the second half, but he certainly made a couple big ones when we were able to separate. And then I thought, Justin Bean was Justin Bean, 11 boards. I didn't realize yet, at 6 points. Teams are throwing different things at him, but I thought Diogo Brito was really, really good tonight and gave us great minutes and super active, tipping and deflecting the ball, creating some turnovers for us that led to some easy transition baskets. And it just frees you up when you can get some freebies, and some easy ones that way. But that's a big strength that Diogo has.
How big was it for your team to hang in there when it seemed like a couple times Sam drove in early in the second half, didn't get a call, there was some reviews that didn't go your way. It seemed like there was some things that could have went against you, but you guys seemed to really hang in.
Yeah, our guys did. I quite frankly, I kind of lost my mind at halftime with the team, and just because we were playing super hard, like we defended very, very well in the first half, but I just didn't like how we were playing on offense, quite frankly, and because I knew we were better than that. And then the way the second half starts, you're like, oh boy, this could go a lot of ways quick. But credit our guys. Our guys had a really good look to them in the timeouts and the huddles, and we just had to kind of hit the reset button and refocus and NBA, and our guys did. They didn't flinch at all.
With your schedule, we talked about how every game really matters at this point, and how there were some struggles in tonight's game.
Yeah.
What is going through your mind when you see the team having those struggles, knowing that every game matters?
Well, I mean, every game since we've been hired really matters for us because you're always playing for something. And obviously, we had a bad, 8 days or so and a bad 33 minutes. But I think we've played as a whole pretty consistent. It's never as easy as you want it to be. Like, it just isn't. This is Division I men's basketball. It's a heck of a league. There's so many good players. There's a ton of great coaches in the league. And so every win, you got to go fight for it. And you got to execute, and you got to earn it. And that's what I thought we did tonight is we really earned it, in particular in that second half. And certainly playing in the Spectrum, it's a great home court. And it makes a huge difference. And when you look at the league this year, besides San Diego State, who's beaten everybody, when you look at the next group of teams, right, 2 through 7, I believe, not one of those teams has won on each other's court. You know what I mean? So, like, the teams ranked 2 through 7 has not won on the road on another team ranked 2 through 7. So you have to win at home and then find a way to win a few games on the road. And then when you can do that, you just start climbing.
Hey, Coach, you kind of touched on Merrill a little bit. I just want to kind of expand a little bit on his second half. There was a point you were down 44-40, and then he scored, I think, 14 of the next 19 points. I think assisted on another 2.
Yeah.
Took some hard falls, but still gave some really good defensive plays on there. How important is it to have him kind of set that tone for that run in the second?
Well, he's our big-time playmaker, as we know, and he triggers a lot of things for us. And they're coming at maybe ball screen. They're coming out basically doubling him, and he makes the right read out of that almost every single time. And obviously he took some hard falls tonight, some hard hits. I didn't see the one where he was kind of on the other side of the floor in the second half. We went down for a while. I didn't see what happened there, but he's pretty beat up, but he's got a huge heart, and at the end of the day, like Michael Jordan said, Jordan to the max, like our hearts aren't tired, and that's all that matters. And his heart wasn't tired, and he just kept coming and coming. And, you get to this time of year where seniors, they start seeing the end. And, we tell our guys, we don't have 6 games left. We're guaranteed to play 1 game 6 more times. And you start getting, or 7 times because of the conference tournament. But those seniors start seeing the end, and all of a sudden it hits home like, I can't believe it's almost done. And they're going to give everything he got. And he's had a great look to him all year, but especially the last 3 weeks or so. It's played really good.
Anything else, Coach?
Yeah, one question. It seems like at least in a few games this year, when you guys really are kind of like struggling on offense, you do go to Nimi in the post. It's kind of like something that you guys seem to do, and he does very well. But also with the way that you guys like to play with moving the ball and kind of getting everybody involved, how much do you find yourself like not trying to go to Nimi too much and kind of sacrifice, the sharing the ball?
It's a great question, and I don't think there is such a thing of going to Nimi too much because he does make great decisions. Some big guys can't they get it and they just shoot every time, whereas Nimi's so unselfish, he'll make the right play. Quite frankly, about a week and a half ago, I told Nimi you're being too unselfish. You know what I mean? But that's a work and getting back to where it needs to be. But the hard part is the freedom we want to play with, the way we do it. Like the players got to make those decisions. You know what I'm saying? And it's a player's game. And to our guys' credit, we did a much better job that second half of getting him more consistent touches.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you guys.
See you guys.
Saturday, dog fight.
Yeah.
keep the table.